is a story of a man who built an empire with sheer hard work, resilience, grit, and vision. He began with nothing, no connection, no wealth, no privileges, and yet rose to create institutions that now shape lives of thousands. His story is not about shortcuts, but about persistence, not about fame, but about impact. He was born in a small village near Madurai where his father was a farmer. Growing up in a government school, resources were scarce and opportunities were limited. By middle school, he had already decided that he doesn't want to settle in a government job. Though he wanted to be a cricketer, life steered him towards computers. By higher secondary, he already took a part-time job in a local computer center to help himself. After finishing his schooling, he borrowed just rupees 10,000 from his father's savings to start his very own computer center. Instead of enrolling in a traditional college, he pursued correspondence courses, earning multiple degrees in IT while running his center. He studied late into the night, often from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m., determined to make progress. When competitors challenged his small center, he chose to stand out. Every new skill he mastered, whether C++, Java, or PHP, became a new course offered to the students. Slowly, he expanded to six branches, then started a small IT company in Bangalore. He signed with companies like Microsoft, Oracle, and Cambridge, and from there leaped into education, opening schools that today nurture leaders, athletes, and innovators. What truly inspired him to start schools was his own experience as a student. He had been an average student in academics, but computer gave him confidence and a sense of purpose. He realized that education in India often focused only on marks while ignoring skills, creativity, and sports. He asked himself, why do we blame our country for not winning Olympic medals or producing world class scientists when our institution rarely nurture talent beyond textbooks? That question became his mission. He wanted to build schools that would bring out students who excel not only in academics but also in sports, arts, and innovations. He envisioned institutions where a child from a small town could dream of Harvard or Oxford, where grassroots talent could rise to represent India on global stages. This vision gave birth to the Kalvi group of schools in 2016. Within 3 years, he had three schools, and today his group runs six with plans to expand to 50 by next year. Today, his schools are not just classrooms, they are ecosystems of growth. Kalvi students have already made their mark. Six have joined IIT Madras. 3,500 have become sport champions. Two have won Commonwealth medals, and others are representing India internationally. He has started numerous sports clubs for cricket, football, basketball, badminton, swimming, chess, and even partnered with CSK Coaching and Junior MBA, the first in Madurai. And the man behind this remarkable journey is none other than Dr. Senthilkumar Subramanian, the CEO of Kalvi Group of Schools. From a farmer's son in Nachikulam to building an empire of education, his life is a testament of vision, courage, and resilience. What set Senthil Kumar apart from the beginning was his vision. While others saw only limitations, he imagined institutions that could produce not just scholars but athletes, innovators, and leaders of our nation. At the time, people may have found his ideas unusual, even unrealistic. Yet today, his schools have produced IIT entrants, Commonwealth medalists, and countless sports champions. His empire was built on the strength of vision the others could not yet see. His journey was never about playing safe. The greatest example come during the COVID-19 pandemic. While most entrepreneurs paused, Senthilkumar availed loans to construct new schools. It was a daring move at the time of global uncertainty, but that risk became the foundation of his current expansion. His courage to act when others hesitated shows that fortune favors those willing to leap. Optimism was his constant companion. When others saw setbacks, he saw opportunities. During COVID, instead of despairing, he completed 6 degrees, proving that optimism is not just about attitude, but about action. His ability to turn downtime into learning time reflect a mindset that transforms challenges into stepping stones. He never waited for perfect conditions. From teaching himself programming languages to partnering with global giants like Microsoft or Oracle, he seized every chance to grow. His optimism was not about luck, it was about readiness. Each opportunity he embraced became a building block in his journey from a small computer center to a network of schools. Every entrepreneur faces setbacks, but it is resilience that defines success. From financial struggles in his youth to the uncertainty of pandemic, Sanil Kumar faced crisis head on. His mantra was simple: either you should be worthy or become worthy enough to run your business. That resilience turned obstacles to opportunities and failures into lessons, ensuring that his empire stood firm even in the storms.
He is not just a CEO building schools, he is a humanitarian who has dedicated his life to touch hearts and transform futures. For him, education is not a privilege reserved for the few, but a right that must be accessible to every child, regardless of their backgrounds. From rural villages to bustling towns, he has ensured that quality education reaches students who might otherwise be left behind. His schools are not just about academics, they are about dignity, opportunity, and hope. By creating spaces where children can discover their talents, whether in science, sports, or the arts, he is breaking cycles of limitation and opening doors to possibility. Thousands of young lives have already been changed, with students stepping into IITs, winning medals, and representing India internationally. His work proves that leadership is not measured by profit margins but the number of lives uplifted. And his story makes us believe that discipline and trust can make anything possible. Discipline in the way he studied late nights and reinvested every rupee, and trust in his vision that education could transform a nation. Living as an inspiration, he shows us that true success lies in service, building institutions that empower the next generation to dream bigger, aim higher, and believe that they too can change the world.
Which one person inspired you for this kind of like ஒரு சிஇஓ இல்லை ஒரு ஸ்டார்ட் அப் ஐடியாவுக்கு எனக்கு இவர் ஒரு பெஸ்ட் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாக இருந்தார் or else I'll look after him அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும்ல I'll look him and I'll follow all those things இருக்கும்ல so any kind of person
To this entrepreneurship game, our school chairman, Mr. Senthilkumar, he had
Okay.
inspired me to do this. Like he inspired me to seize the opportunity. He motivated me to do it. He inspired me how to pitch ideas. He also like a small life lesson on entrepreneurship. He gave it.
Senthilkumar Subramanian's life shows that true wealth is not about money, but the lives that get transformed along the way. So, next time, when someone tells you that your vision is too ambitious, the risks too daring, and optimism misplaced, remember this story. Because empires aren't built by those who play safe, but by the ones who dream, dare, and persist. This is Auntie Isaac. Thank you so much for listening.